Hi, this is Jane with Green Biz. Today we are going to talk about Japanese maples. Japanese maples down here in North Carolina are absolutely beautiful in your yard. Now remember, I came from Minnesota, can't do them up there, they don't survive. Japanese maples, as I said, are very beautiful. They are a great plant if you've got some shade. And Japanese maples do not do well in the full hot afternoon sun. Now, there are a couple that will do better. They are the Crimson Queen and the Bloodgood. But even those two, when it gets to be June, July, August, and it's hotter than hot, you'll get some leaf burn on them. That means that your leaves will get kind of brown and crunchy. Anyway, we'll talk about that just a little later. Japanese maples, as I said, are a beautiful addition to your yard. Most of them don't get too big. The Bloodgoods can get up to like 25 feet tall, but most of the other ones are going to stay more, say 8 to 10 to 12 feet. So they're going to be a smaller tree. Japanese maples are also a slower growing tree. So you don't get one of these trees and think that, ooh, it's going to grow, 10 feet in 2 years. Isn't going to happen. They are a beautiful tree in your landscape. Again, if you've got some afternoon shade, or if you've got the filtered sun either through the morning or through the afternoon. The lighter the color leaf on a Japanese maple, the less sun they can tolerate. So we have, for instance, this one right here, you can see it's a fairly green leaf. So a fully green leaf, or as I said, the Bloodgood, which is a red leaf, they can tolerate a little more sun. But there are some that have a very variegated leaf. It's got a lot of white in it, and those do not take sun at all. Just kind of want you to get this idea that you can't put them in full sun. Besides the fact that Japanese maples don't like too much sun, you've got that. They are also susceptible to some fungal diseases and to bugs. And I know that this all sounds like, oh my, doomsday, don't get them. That is not true. Japanese maples do very well in people's yards. Just letting you know, you have to check for some things. So they are susceptible to, for instance, to aphids. And if you get aphids, you spray them, you treat them with an insecticide. They also are susceptible to different types of fungus and to rusts. Again, you can treat with a fungicide. The most important thing with Japanese maples is keeping them and their environment clean. When you do pruning on a Japanese maple, you want to make sure that you do it when it is cold out. So down here in Fayetteville, probably like January, February, you want to make sure that the plant is completely dormant. It's got no growth on it. Then, when you do pruning on a Japanese maple, you have to make sure that you clean your clippers between every single clip. Now, there's a lot of plants that you can just clean them between plants. Not this one. You have to be very diligent to use clean clippers for every single clip. If you follow that little rule, and as I said, you can just treat the treat with a fungicide or with an insecticide, your Japanese maples will do fine. Oh yeah, and don't put them in too much sun. There are a couple of diseases that can affect your Japanese maple that will kill it. One of those is called anthracnose, and the other one is called verticillium wilt. Both of these are fatal. And if you get those types of diseases, you will need to take your tree out. We're going to take a look at some varieties of Japanese maples that we have available here at Green Biz. This first one is called a Tamikiyamu, and I have to tell you, Japanese is not my first language, so I hope I'm saying that right. This is a tree that will get 6 to 10 feet tall, and it can get up to like 12 feet wide. Now mind you, they grow very slow, so this won't be like tomorrow that it's that big. This is called a lace leaf, and so the leaves on this are very serrated, and they're very beautiful. This plant, this tree, will keep its kind of reddish colored leaves throughout the growing season. And all Japanese maples do lose their leaves in the wintertime. Tamikiyamu. This tree is called a Red Select Japanese maple. They will get up to 10 feet tall, but again over many years. The Red Select will keep its red leaves through the summer. This Red Select maple does not get quite as red as the Bloodgoods, nor does it get quite as tall as the Bloodgood Japanese maple. The Red Select Japanese maple. This Japanese maple is called the Shiryu Japanese maple. It also has the lace leaf leaves. It will stay green throughout the summer. Again, it will get to be about 10 feet tall. It's a beautiful specimen for your shade yard. The Shiryu Japanese maple. This tree is the Bloodgood Japanese maple. It is going to be probably one of the largest Japanese maples that you can get for your yard. And it is one of the two Japanese maples that can handle more afternoon sun. Although it still may not be happy in complete afternoon sun. The Bloodgood Japanese maple will keep its red leaves throughout the summer. Bloodgood Japanese maple. I've pointed out to you a few good things about the Japanese maples, a few things that you just have to watch for. They are a beautiful tree in a landscape. If you have questions or comments, you can leave them at the bottom of this video. GreenBiz is able to install these trees, Japanese maples, into your yard. If you are interested, give them a call. This is Jane with GreenBiz, wishing you a very good day.